Hello again, this is Karis L. Roundy. I'm excited today. I've got my bow here. I'm going to show you what I need to do to set it up. So I'll move the Peep and screw on the screw for the drop away rest. So I'm really excited. Let's jump into it. I'm going to slide the Peep down a little bit, and I measured my other bow, and I'm about 4.5 inches from the top of the D-loop. So I'm going to move it down to about right there. I'm going to move the Peep down to about right there and see what it looks like. So I'm going to pull on that, and it should, on that tie, and it should go down. Okay, and then I'm going to put some string in here just to mark the middle, just in case something happens. Okay, and then I should just be able to slide down this Peep. There goes my string. Keep it on there. Let's see where that's at. Okay, that's at 5 inches, so I need to go down a little bit more. Keep going down. And that is at 4 and just a little bit. Let's see about slide that down. Push it down just a little bit. Make sure it's secure in there. Okay, and that's at almost 4.5. So if we go down just a little bit more, that should be good. Okay, and then if I pull it up and pull it back, and then put my nose on the tip of the string, okay, that should be about good. Okay, now we're going to it's down here, and so it's a little bit left. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to press it, and I'm going to take the bowstring, and I'm going to turn both the top and the bottom a half turn to the left. I could add some twists and see if it twisted it all the way around if I just did twist the bottom, but I think that'll be a little bit too many twists. And right now, where it's just 90 degrees to the right, I think I can just turn the top and the bottom, and it will turn it to the middle. So let's try that. Let me grab these tools. And one thing I like to use, I've got the Bowmaster portable press, and so that's been a big time saver. I think this cost me about, I think it was like $50. And so it has worked really well when I need to do these small things like turning a Peep. It's helped me to avoid going to the bow shop. And so yeah, it's worked really well. I like using it. So if I put those in there, and then if you want it, there's quite a few videos out there on how to use these Bowmasters. They're pretty handy. And from everything I've been able to read, yeah, they're good little tools. So this bow's a little bit shorter, so I gotta adjust that down, and then put that on there. Let's see, make sure that this is covered. Okay. And then one thing with the Bowmaster, you want to make sure that as you twist this, it's not touching your string, because that can just put little, if it's touching your string or cable, it can just put little dings, little nicks into your string. It just affects it in a way that you don't want. Okay, so let me make sure that's good. And then I've got a 5/8 socket, and I just, let's see, twist that down. Make sure those are, and I'm going to loosen it just a little bit. Make sure that they're not so much on the cam. Move that just a little bit that way. And I try to keep the cam as centered between those two brackets as I can get. Keep twisting on that. Okay, and get the, maybe just a little bit more, get it just to where I can take the string off, and that'll be good. Okay, and I wanted to go to the left, so let's start with the bottom one and just take the string off. See, it comes right around there. Push that string off. Let's see. Okay. So if I take it out and go half turn to the left and then just come back around, and push that up through the bracket without letting it twist back. Okay, then put that string on there, then just follow the track, go back around. Okay, so that one's good. And that would maybe be okay, but because I did that, I took a twist out of the string, and I don't want to take twists out of it, so I'm going to do the top now and take it one to the left. Have to find where it connects. Just a half to the left is all. Okay, and pull that out, and then turn it half to the left. Whoop. And then go back up through there. And if I connect that back on, okay, and then follow the track around. Okay, and then I want to look at my cables, and I'm going to make sure that they are on the track still on their side, and then make sure that this isn't touching the string as I loosen it. Get my 5/8 and loosen that down. Okay, keep loosening it. And if I take those off, okay, and I'll just set those down in there. I've got my kids' pack and play, and it makes a pretty good bow holder. Okay, so now I'm looking at this, and it looks pretty good. You need to pull it back a few times, and it looks like that I'm going to have to flip this now. So looking at it right now, it looks like it's back up straight, but it is flipped. It's upside down, I guess you could say. So I want to make sure that I have a string in there that's going to stay, and I'll just tie a little knot. And this just marks halfway in between the two strings, because you want to have your peep right in the middle. And then I'm going to try to flip this peep without pressing it again. I might have to press it again. I won't video that again, but yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to press it. And then so I'll press it, and then I'll start recording and show you how I'm going to turn it. Okay, I've got it pressed, and you can see it on the peep. So now it's just easy, pop it out and twist it. Make sure that it goes back in like that. Check and make sure that everything's okay. Okay, and then I'll take this back off. Loosen that up, pull that off. Pull that off and set it down. Okay, and then that looks better. Looks a little tilted, not that tilted though. So, okay, and then when I tie that in, you won't have to worry about that. But let me check my measurement again, and that looks pretty good. Alright, I got looking at it, and I'd flipped it, and I had it tilted the wrong way, so I had to put it back down and make sure that it was tilted the right way. So now if I get it up there and pull it back, make sure everything's good, and pull it back, then it should be alright. Okay, heard a click, and so I'm just definitely not what you want to hear when you're doing this stuff. And so I'm just looking at it. Looks like everything's okay. Okay, and then you want to pull it back and shoot it a few times, and let the string settle. And it looks like it's tilted just a little bit to the right, so I'll probably have to add some extra, maybe a quarter twist or a twist on the bottom or something like that to get it ready. But having a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. Keep on watching. Thanks for watching. Bye.